Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a reading for Leo. Leo and your person, um, whoever you're dealing with. Uh, yeah, my brain always goes blank at this part. I don't know why. This has happened so many times. Maybe just because it's a new spread, and I'm just kind of like, I haven't gotten it down. Anyway, yes, this is the person you're dealing with. And I'm going to start with the Mystic Mondays deck, and then I'll clarify with something else. Remember that roles can be reversed, and not everything in here may resonate, but probably something will. So, you know, stick with it. But if it's really not, it's not working for you, I've got lots of other videos on my channel, and most of them are timeless. So feel free to check those out. Either way. All right. Thank you, Jojo, for being here. Got a lot of uhs this morning. Thank you, Jojo, for being here. Thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And now let's get to it. Okay. So the overall situation, we've got the Seven of Cups. How does this person see you? The Hermit. Virgo energy. Maybe you have some Virgo in your chart, or maybe you're just embodying this energy of taking some time out, going on a little one person retreat. How they feel about you is the Six of Pentacles. What they want is the Ace of Cups. New emotional beginning. What's the challenge here? Excuse me. The Tower. Towers usually quite challenging. And potential outcome. Four of Cups. Hmm. Yes, I definitely need to clarify. Oops. Hang on. My cards are all in the wrong spot. Okay. So let me use the Lightseers deck. Right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot? This is kind of important. Which I forget sometimes. Bottom of the deck. Nine of Swords. Okay. Trouble sleeping, lots of anxiety. This energy is kind of infusing the situation. So the situation itself, either you have, well, let me clarify first before I start speaking to it. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Lovers, Gemini energy, and Strength. There's you, Leo. Okay. It could be a kind of the kind of thing where maybe your person has had a lot of options, or maybe you have, or you're dealing with people who are kind of coming into your life, and one in particular could have deceived you. Not all the choices are good ones. There's a snake. Like, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes not all the choices are grounded in reality. So it could be where you could. I feel like this is them, though. I feel like they could be sabotaging this connection Or maybe there was some kind of this is tricky. Let me get one more. Six of Swords. Okay. Okay. So it's like there's been some kind of situation in r- maybe the two of you have already um been together for a while, um or you or this person was with somebody else who was deceptive, who sabotaged things in some way, manipulative, or somehow there was some kind of conflict that required somebody to be strong and move away from this, move away from the conflict. And in doing that, that brought all these new options. It's like, they say the universe abhors a vacuum. You take you take something away and it's going to fill it with something new, right? Fill the space. And so it's like you or this person have essentially created some kind of space to come into each other's life. Something like this. So then how they see you is the hermit, clarified by the page of pentacles, the four of swords, and the 10 of pentacles. So they see you as somebody who is you take a lot of time for yourself, or you've been taking a lot of time for yourself because you have some kind of goal. You want ultimate happiness and freedom and prosperity and family, friends, all the good things. You want the love, but you want it in a very tangible way. And so this is how they see you, where you're taking a lot of time to take care of yourself, to go within, to figure out what you need to do in order to move forward. And you're being very deliberate. And like I said, you're taking your time. You're being very slow about this. And you're just like, how can I get to this place of ultimate happiness and fulfillment? So how they feel about you is the 6 of pentacles, clarified by the hermit again, 6 of cups, and the hanged man, Piscean energy. So it's like they see you kind of over in your corner, working on yourself, doing your thing. Maybe you spend a lot of time alone. Chances are this is somebody that you've known before in some way, either in this life or another life. But there's this familiarity here. And it's flanked by the hermit and the hangman. Very similar energies. Both of them about gaining some kind of wisdom. Gaining wisdom, shining a light on a subject, gaining a new perspective around wanting balance, wanting equal give and take. Maybe maybe in the past there wasn't equal give and take. And they're trying to figure out how to maybe get back in your good graces, how to navigate this so that you both can be on the same page. As I often say, eye to eye and toe to toe. There's so much of this just kind of, yeah, contemplative energy. So the Ace of Cups, this is, what do they want? They want they really want this new beginning with you. And there's a lot of love here. They want to cultivate this love, right? It's clarified by the Two of Wands, the Eight of Swords. Oh. And the Nine of Swords. Oh, this person. Oh, that's right. The Nine of Swords was on the bottom of the deck. They want to make a choice that is going to get them out of their head. They want to make the right choice. It's like I feel like they're very well, they want to choose love. Maybe it's because she's got the globe here and she's kind of staring off. She's made her choice. You've made your choice, or they've made their choice, because this is what they want, right? They're thinking about what they want, which is you, a new beginning. But there's so much anxiety here, like full on trapped in their head around this. Maybe it's that in order to have this new emotionally fulfilling beginning with you, they need to move. They need to change their whole life up somehow. Challenges the tower. And so they're having trouble sleeping. They can't figure out what to do. They feel very drawn to you. There's love here, but the I don't know. It's sort of it's like figuring out the logistics first of all. Like let's say they do have to move to be closer to you. So there's all that. But then there's also this kind of mental anguish around, well, what if I do give up my whole life and I go to Leo for this new beginning and then it doesn't work out? Then, then what? So they're all torn up, tied up. I can't think of another good way to say it, where they they want to choose you but they're afraid. There's so much fear here. And it's because there's a major disruption that's going to happen because of this choice. The tower is clarified by the Queen of Swords. Judgment, scorpionic energy, also sometimes Libran energy, and the Ace of Wands. So it could be where this person, yeah, because we started with that Five of Swords as the situation. There's some kind of deception has happened, some kind of manipulation or sabotage in some way, right? And there's this kind of thinking this over, contemplating what has happened, and wondering, do I come back for another round or do I move on in a new direction? Knowing somebody, you or this person, or maybe both, you know that you're not going to let things play out like they have in the past. There are boundaries now. There's clarity around how somebody wants to move forward. And is this going to work for the two of you? Ace of Wands tells me there's a lot of passion and excitement to make this happen. Maybe that's what's causing this tower. Maybe this is somebody deciding that, yes, I am so riddled with fear, and yet like, this feels right. I need to go for this. I'm going to try it again, but this time I'm going to stand in my power. I'm going to speak my truth and be very clear on what I will and won't put up with. Whether this is you or them. But there's definitely, it feels like this is coming fast. This tower is kind of sudden. Like it's an epiphany, or it's somebody speaking some kind of truth, and it's like, this is all happening so fast. Wait a second, I need time. I need time to think about this. And maybe there's not time. Maybe there's something here where it's like, let's just go for this. We have to go for this. We have to take this opportunity while we can. That could be a part of why there's so much anxiety. Well, but I want this new passionate beginning, but is it safe? Is it worth it? Will I gain my freedom from making this choice, or will I continue to be free? Um yeah, so the potential outcome is the 4 of cups, clarified by the 10 of wands, the ace of pentacles, another ace, 3 aces on the table, and the 5 of wands. An ending leads to a new beginning, but there's some kind of conflict. There's some kind of argument, fighting. Maybe it's like, maybe you two do decide to go for this, whatever this is. And it's like, okay, finally I'm dropping the burden of needing to decide. Yay, here we go. Here's our new beginning. But now we can't get on the same page. Now that we've decided to do this, now, everyone's setting boundaries, everyone's holding their own, and there's eh, difficulty compromising. Everybody's trying to get to the top, not necessarily helping each other. In some cases, pulling each other down. And this leaves, we'll say it leaves you, but could leave them too, feeling like, I feel like there should be more. Where's the love? I mean, we started here with the love, but at this point, it's kind of like, I feel like there should be more. There should be something more than just butting our heads, squabbling, whatever is happening here. Because there's a desire, because you want, you have a vision, I think. You know what you want, and you know what you need to do to get there. This but this person is, they don't see it the same way. And it could be the kind of thing where, as you're trying to move forward, you start to see more and more clearly that they don't want to compromise, or that maybe there's a fundamental difference in how you see things or how you want to go about things. And then it basically comes down to this, like, well, once again, we have what feels like this, um, energy of retreating, going within. She's meditating, thinking about what she wants to manifest. Um, there's a desire to manifest something different, something that is less disappointing. This is a disappointment, certain for sure. Um, I get the saying, out of the frying pan and into the fire with this situation. And it's just like, okay, yeah, there's got to be something better. So once again, there's a potential for retreating here. I'm curious, I want a different deck. How do you feel ab- about this situation? How do you feel, Leo, about this person? Healing. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of going within, healing. Maybe you're being forced to do some healing. Maybe you thought you had healed something within yourself, and this is a it's a reminder that there's more. Patience. This is the Osho Zen deck, by the way. This is how you feel about this person. And politics. So it's like, it seems like you've been trying to heal yourself, you've been trying to heal this connection, potentially, knowing that it's a cycle. It's going to take a while. Whatever happened in the past, I mean, patience. Oh, and we have two sevens as well. So this can also be, sorry, I'm kind of all over the place with these because it's like, you definitely feel, maybe you feel like this person has been healing, you've been healing. There's been some kind of like trying to repair this connection, knowing that it's going to take time. But you're dealing with someone who's not being authentic. They're wearing a mask. And we started with the 5 of swords. So maybe that's what happened initially, is that this person was deceptive to you, or maybe you were deceptive to them. We all do it from time to time. We're human. But I'm going to say it was this person because this is how you feel about them. You feel like they keep showing up where, there's all this energy and passion and excitement, and maybe, yes, even love, but then they fall. There's something about them where they're being devious. They're being this you feel like you can't trust this person. And that's kind of a- apparent with the 5 of wands here. Is as you say, okay, let's have this new beginning, you start fighting and bickering. Maybe this person has some kind of ulterior motive and they're willing to step on you to get to the top. And you're just kind of like, well, I felt like there was potential here for a new, um some kind of new beginning, but it turns out it was false. Wearing that false mask, which, I imagine is disappointing, but at the same time, it feels like whatever fallout you deal with, either are dealing with or going to be dealing with, you keep bringing your focus back to you, because you want that, to gain that wisdom of how to have the ultimate happiness. And so this may be one of those lessons where you realize, oh, okay, Uh-huh. I I realize this is another good lesson of what's good for me and what's not. And saying no to whatever you feel is you're having to compromise too much and focusing on what you do want. So, anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. Am I? Let me just get you a chakra card. Yeah, amazingly, Kitty has not made a sound in this reading. All right, we've got root chakra, Muladhara. You are of the earth as you are of heaven. Allow the greatest mother of all to support and nourish you. You are provided for in all ways. You are safe. So if there's any part of you where you feel unsafe, just know that you are being nourished, supported, protected, provided for, that it's all going to work out. The universe has your back. And this is just a lesson to help fortify you in your ability to set healthy boundaries and to say no where you need to say no. And yes, where it's appropriate. So, anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.